Hello and welcome. Welcome. Welcome all. Everyone? Everybody? Anybody? No. Welcome to the stream. It's going to be a boring stream. Just putting that out there right at the beginning, very beginning, letting you all know. Super boring stream. Ba-da-da-ba. Number equals int. How about, can we just use n? Okay, initially it output equals 0. Iterate through each number to perform the following operation. And if n mod 2 equals 0, so if it's even, you're going to go a equals a plus n. Okay, else a equals a times n. Print a. Boom. Enough tests, do you think? Dang. Bam. Lots of tests there. Dude, that was cool. Minute and 11. Alright. Got into minute 11. Finished before everyone. It was rather simple. Easy. It's fastest, everybody, so just fastly do it. Okay. Anyways, we'll see what happens with them. How is everybody tonight? How is everybody today? How is everybody time zone if you're watching on YouTube? How you doing? So I was thinking of starting a new thing. It's only for people who are listening, who are following along and paying attention to what I say, okay? So what I'm saying, like right now, I'm not typing it. I'm not saying, I'm not going into chat and typing in nothing. I might. No. No, so if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and leave a comment. Leave a comment on the video. And with the intent of, if you comment on the video, I will add it to the chat overlay. Your one comment a week. So what we'll do is with the chat overlay, I'll go into it and I'll modify it, and I'll put not comment of the week, comment of the day, comment of the day. So comment of the day or the week will be the latest comment from a YouTube watcher commenting. Just a thought. If somebody does it, please mention this because I may forget that I'm going to do that. And I will put your comment out there. I will, whatever comment you want on my stream, it will feature in the overlay and hence in the next YouTube videos that come in. So, as an example, if I were to go into my YouTube channel, if I were to go into my YouTube channel, and if I were to look at the last video, okay, and there are no comments, so put a comment here, and I will put it on my stream thing. Cool, people are getting it. You're getting it. Oh, one person left. Okay, didn't share the code, bro. Didn't share the code, brah. Didn't share the code. Why not? Why you no share? Dude tried it with a Dart language. I don't understand the purpose of the Dart language. Or even what it is. What is Dart? What is Dart? Oops, and everything's messed up now. Everything messed up. everything. Oh. Developed by Google. Oh, just in time. Oh, okay. Thank you. 2011 game published language building web, mobile, and desktop applications. Creative developer high performance applications across different platforms. Some key features and characteristics are programming language, object oriented, strongly typed, just in time, ahead of competition. Employs a dual compilation approach during development. Debugging Dart code is typically executing just-in-time compilation, provides faster development, allows for hot reloading. For production development, Dart code can be ahead of time into highly optimized native machine code for improved performance. Dart has built-in support for asynchronous programming features, asynchronous functions, asynchronous write code, not plugging it up, and never cuts file out of execution. Dart aims to be versatile language across. Oh, all right. Wait, what? Flutter? Dart has gained traction, especially in the mobile app development space, due to its association with Flutter. Oh, Flutter's framework and Dart's language features together provide developers with a powerful tool set for building visually appealing and performant applications across multiple platforms. Wow. Cool. Okay. That's cool. Dude, finished. Nobody else shared their code. I'm just gonna play again. That's it. I'm just gonna play again. That's it. Just gonna play again. Nobody's gonna share their code. That's mean. That's just mean. Blah, blah, blah. Clash now. Okay. Your customers have lined up so that every second customer orders tea. You list them up and hand out t-shirts for every prime number T customer? What? Given the total number of customers you had this day, how many t-shirts did you hand out? I have an is prime. Hold on. Is it fastest? Shortest. Okay, I have an is prime. Python code, where is it? Is prime. Hold on. Is prime. Okay. Load it up. Copy it up. Where is it at? So what now? Your customers line up so that every second customer orders tea. You list them up and hand out t-shirts for every prime number tea customer. Every second customer orders tea. So what does that mean? So the second customer would count as 1. So if there's 2, so you're only counting every 2. So print customers divide by C. We're just gonna have to go through this. C. And then C by 2. So if C by 2, so print is prime there. What? Is underscore prime, is that what I called it? Okay. There. False. You must list them up and hand out t-shirts for every prime number T. Given the total of customers, how many t-shirts? Oh, for every prime number up to that. Oh. So then we just want to know that's the count. If this D equals D plus 1, and then print D. 0. 5. So try again, but print. So print C, and then print. Computer, get that out of my way. What the heck? Print that. Print that. Show me. So 5 true, 5 true, 5 true. Why is it 5 true? Oh, because is prime. You're going to check I divide by 2. And then There you go. So 2 expected 1. What? If is prime. Okay, print it again. Print it again. Print I. Print is prime. I divided by 2. 2. 0 false, 1 false, 2 false, 3 true, 4 true. So I is 3, and that means 3 divided by 1. Is prime. Oh, so what we want to do though is we only want to check it hold on, t equals 0. So let's do this. If I mod 2 equals 0, okay, t equals t plus 1, okay? If is prime t, d equals d plus 1. It's still not getting it. Dude got it in Ruby, but what? So t equals t plus 1. If is prime t, d equals d plus 1. And they get a t-shirt. That should work. Print t, okay. Print is underscore prime t. So as we go through here, what do we get? 1 false, 1 false. T is prime t. Wait a minute. 1 false, false. 2 true is prime t. Oh, and you got to keep track of if you. Oh my, the heck. So let's just do this. There. That's why. Still, it's only doing that. T equals t plus 1 is prime t there. D equals d plus 1. Son of a bean dip. Print t. Print is prime t. Show me this again. 1 false, 2 true, 3 true. So the answer is 2. And what is it saying the answer is? Expected nothing? What? What? 2, 3. Found 2, expected 1. What is C? Print C. What is C in this case? 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should only be 2 and 4, which up here would be 1 and 2. Print. Am I just completely lost in this thing here? Take this out. So 5, 2, 3, and 2. Why do 2 and 3 trigger it? Why does it get... Because 2 is right here. And then 4... But this is 1. T is 1 right here. If I mod 2 equals 0... Oh, does it count 0? And then T goes to... Oh, okay. So we can't start at 0. In range C, but we need to go I plus 1. Son of a bean dip, Jeff. Bean dip. Extra bean dip. Did we get it? Oh, 517. Did I forget to comment? Oh no, I made a function. Okay. I made the function. Gotcha. Let's see what they give it. 517. I forgot I was using, the function. All right. We got it. So far we're second. I don't think we're going to stay second. It's going to be somebody do it with Python 10 bytes. Anyways. Anybody here? Hey, what's up? We're clashing. We're clashing. Should I wait for this? See what's going on? I don't know. Okay, at 2:39, my bread. Again, it's a bread stream. Okay. Oh shoot! I didn't do any exercise. I'll be right back. Here, can we look at the? Can we look at the thing? What are we showing? And I think it's G and B. I think for the thing. I don't know. G. Yeah. Let's show off the. Let's show off the solar system. How come the thing isn't working? Your mini map over here is busted. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows about these things? Alright, I'm just gonna show this. That's it. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have to think about this. Okay, so each planet needs an ID. Variables, terrain gen variables, okay. Anybody else getting it? We got a minute and a half to do shortest code. That's what they're working on. Ah. To tell you the truth, whenever I do the shortest, I never really worry about code size. I don't know enough in, frankly, any programming language except maybe C++ to worry about code size. And frankly, after 8.5 minutes, I was lucky to just get it. Not lucky, skilled. Skilled enough to just get it. Anyways, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Alright, we're going to see who did what here. Ooh, C++. Ooh, Ruby. Not sharing code. Wonder if 3 people just didn't get it. Just left. Just gone. Ouch. Any more, computer? It did take a while to clash them, to be totally fair. 75%, 25%, 25% 0. Okay. Alright, so I got 4th. Hey, not bad. So this person requires prime. Oh, did a little different. Okay. Means nothing to me. Literally means nothing. Huh. What a way to advertise your company, I guess. Ba 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 ba. I recognize this person. I recognize this person. This person I recognize from the previous clash. What happened to the music? What happened to the music? Shortest again, okay. On the playground there's a line of kids. All the kids. Divide them into a number of teams. Example of how. If number of teams is 3. First kid goes to team 1. Second kid, okay. Till all the kids have been assigned to a team. Final teams might not have all the same number of kids. String all the kids separate of the key output. What? Oh, number of teams lines. Team number, kids in that team. Oh. Team number ranges from 1 to number of teams. The kids are separated with a comma and a space. Oh. Interesting. I don't want to do this one. Just plain don't want to do it. Boom, right away. Boom, gone. Okay, so they all need a planet ID. So if we're, because basically if we save, let's say we save a planet, okay? What does that do? What do I have to save in order to reproduce that planet? Well, we need terrain gen variables. So like what I'm doing right now in loading, and then also saving and loading, we also need to consider the solar system. You know, as important as this is, I think this really needs to be the focus until it's done, because without saving and loading, there really is no game, because that's the basis for the world. And everything else I've done to create the world, the solar system, and then to create the planets and stuff, with the terrain and stuff, which I'm not done with the terrain. I'm going to try to add some interesting stuff to it. But, and I forgot that I had put the water in this one. I don't know if I want to keep the water or what we're doing. I don't know about that yet. Yeah, so anyways, so for the solar system, that's pretty easy. We just want to need a solar system ID. We're going to need the star, everything to save the star, planets, the moons, the asteroid fields, and then eventually the warp zones and where they lead to. The different other solar system IDs, or sectors. What it used to be was sectors. What I remember previously in these games from 30 years ago. 35 years ago. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I think I might still have the code, too. For the door game. Wouldn't make much sense to me, though. It would probably be wild. Dude just gave up. Dude just gave up. He's done. I could do it. I just don't want to. I'll see you later. Okay. Sorry, Chatty. So where they lead to, and that would be the other sectors and stuff like that, which now gets into like what are we gonna do? How are we gonna handle this? Is it gonna happen? How's it gonna work? I don't know that yet. We're not sure. So the thing to do is completely freak out. Okay, that's fine. And then as the person moves through the solar system, the person is going to have, it's 3 minutes past my bread time. I got to go put the bread in the oven. So the person is going to move through the solar systems, the galaxy. They're going to have a place in the galaxy. So it's going to be user information as well. Oh, and then it gets into the whole user information. Location in the galaxy. So which solar system? Which planet are they on? What are they doing? Who are they with? Will they ever return someday? No. Ouch, what's that? Oh. What just happened? I don't know. Which solar system, which planet are they on? Are they on a planet? Are they on a planet or in space? Okay, which planet are they on? Or where are they in space? This I didn't think about. The solar system ID, stars, planets, moons, asteroid field, warp zones, planet ID, terrain gen variables. Perhaps we'll have a palette of colors. Or are we just going to have colors for each one and then, I don't know. I think we might do that with the initialization, but I think eventually we'll just save the terrain gen variables and then we'll save every block in the planet. Are we going to? No, I think a palette of colors is good. And I think what we should do with the terrain gen variables, I don't know. Palette of colors. So basically we would just need to have the terrain gen variables and then an index into the palette of colors for each of these spots. So this is a lot more complicated than I thought, than I previously had thought. So saving and loading is huge, Jeff. Saving and loading is huge. Oh. Yeah, saving and loading. Eventually we'll have things like username, ship, customizations, all kind of stuff. I'm just thinking. That is all. That is all I am doing is thinking. I don't actually know if I can do this just yet. What else would we do? Yeah, we could do the warping to other solar systems, but it's really not. I think this is the next logical step. Let me just go put my bread in the oven. That's all I'm gonna do for now. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do for now is go put my bread in the oven. I'll let you look at the pretty planet. What happened to the music? Steam, you're failing me. It stopped again. Why does it... You know... Steam. Just killing me with this crappy player from... That's literally the only... I mean, this is the only time I've ever had a problem with a music player. It's a Steam music player. Ever in my life. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I tell you what we're gonna do. I tell you what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. That's it. So how are we gonna save? Like, let's say we're in the game. We want to save. What do we do? We're in the main loop. Like we're in the game. Go into the game. How to play? Oh, we could add it to the menu here. But then we'd have to have a way to get back to this menu. That's fine. So let's say we're in the game. Oh, we're here. Okay, G. Okay. So we're here in the game. So let's just... Why don't we just have a thing? Ugh. Why don't we just have a thing? Pardon me. I just put the bread in the oven, by the way, so I have 40 minutes until bread is fresh. Which will be delicious and good. Okay, so how do we save? Like, how do we save? And why doesn't this display like that anymore? Okay, what did I do? Blend. Oh, so the blocks have a blend function? Why don't we take that out? I don't know why there's a blend function. Is that why I lost my minimap and the blend and everything? G? No, minimap still doesn't work. Still doesn't show through, and nothing works like before. Okay, so I added this in, and then what else? What else? Depth test. Polygon mode, front, back, fill. Now, wait a minute. Do we need this for the... Let's look. If we can just disable that for a second. Front, back, fill. We can just disable that. Because what's the default for that? We'll find out. We'll find out right now. Okay, so that messes everything up here. It just looks weird on this side. This way it doesn't. That way it doesn't. That way it does, I guess, look weird. Okay, go to here. Okay, so the minimap now works again. And this you can hide behind the star. All that stuff works again. So it's the depth test that makes the blocks look good. So let's just first of all go like, I think it's this one. So does that mess it up? Because I think that's all we need to fix. Hold on. No, it's not that one. I don't think we need that. Oops, not down there. So if it's the depth test, that's fine. Because then we could just enable it, do the draw, and then disable it. Right. Am I right? Are we right? Oh. So it is the depth test. So G, okay. So now everything else here works fine. So it was the depth test here that was messing everything up here, and then we're good, and then everything is fine. Okay. Okay, what do we got? So we can take this out. We can safely take that out, We're good. We are now good. That is so exciting. Okay, so once again, what I was talking about, what I was thinking about, talking about. I don't. I feel like the stream tonight is just of like Rodney on Stargate Universe or Stargate Atlantis, where he thinks he's dying or they think they're dying or whatever, or they're sending a message to home or whatever, and he's putting in his long speech, and he just goes off on tangents. Then he comes back to leadership, and I keep coming back to saving and loading, and I just want to go off on these other tangents. All right, so let's say we wanted to save this information. What do we just like save once? So what do we want to do? Like, because I'm just thinking about this is crazy. It's true. Totally true. It's totally crazy. Like, we have everything here. We're not going to save everything. Like, background stars. That's going to be reinitialized when you load the game. The ship and the way that it points and everything, for now, that's just going to be all the same. So it's actually the state of this class and the variables after initialization. Okay. And then the same with this, although this, all we need to initialize. Of course, we're using Verona and everything, it's all messed up, but still. We just need the terrain gen. Uh-oh. X-Men lifts. Oh, hey, how are you? First time here. Welcome. Who are you? I'm working on a space trader. I can show you. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I started over like a week and a half ago. And it's got voxel planets like this. And it's also like a 2D space where you fly around. These are the different planets that you land on, and then you'll find the voxel worlds. But I still haven't worked out the trading mechanic, and I'm working on saving right now. So, why did you say, uh-oh? Because I know what that little sound means. When you type something in the chat, the sound. I knew that meant that someone was here. Well, welcome. What brings you to the stream? Are you a programmer? Are you a coder? Are you interested in making games? Are you making games now? Have you made games before? Are you a billionaire? Just kidding, I don't know. I'm just being weird. I'm a very bad programmer, but yes, but technically I am. Cool. Very nice. Excellent. Why do you say very bad, though? Why? Why would you say very bad programmer? Ugh, excuse me, I'm just yawning away. Okay, I think I might step away to make some juice because I'm waiting for bread to be done, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm currently making a GUI framework from scratch in C++. Dude, crazy. That's crazy. You're nuts. You're insane. Where's the nuts list that you're on? Because that's insane. No, that's cool. It's really cool. It's just, that's crazy. Have you heard of Imgui? Have you heard of Imgui? Imgui. The biggest challenge so far has been structuring things. Cool. I tried to do a little custom GUI thing. I was going to do a little custom GUI thing. And I did, but I didn't like the way it was working out. Frankly, I didn't like what I was doing. I did not like it, Sam. I am. No, but I discovered Imgui, and then I came to hate Imgui, and then I discovered Nano VG for just text, and then I came to love Imgui. I was about to say all over again because initially I did love it, but now I just like Imgui, and I'm going to use Imgui. I found it harder to modify Imgui's source code, and I wanted to change some things. So I eventually just decided to try to make it all myself. Cool. Yeah, and I initially found Imgui just because I wanted text, because I wanted to draw text in an OpenGL context. But then I found NanoVG for text, and then I came back to Imgui because it is superior, in my opinion. For my purposes, I should qualify that. Well, I wish you very much luck in your GUI framework. That sounds really cool. Are you a student, or are you just a solo coder and as a hobby, or do you program as a profession, or I'm actually an employee dining room attendant at a local casino. That's my job, and I do this. I'm just a random guy. Me too, random guy, you could say. Yeah, and I just do this because I try to stream a little bit every night. Excuse me, make a little bit of progress and work towards listing my game on Steam. I started C++ 2 weeks ago. What? Wow. So this is your first project, probably. This GUI framework? That's crazy. That's a crazy. Wow. 2 weeks in, and that's a good goal. Interesting. We're going to ChatGPT 4 on that one. I just learned. Oh wait. Act as an expert C++ programmer and teacher. And your student just learned C++ 2 weeks ago and wants to code a GUI framework from scratch. Any advice, please? Also, be as brief as possible. We'll let ChatGPT think about that for a second. My first language was ARM v5t assembly for modding Pokemon White 2. Dude, that's cool. ARM v5t assembly for modding Pokemon. That's cool. Dude, that's awesome. I haven't looked at any of the ARM instruction sets, but I've learned assembly for the PC a long time ago. What was that? I got my first mosquito bite on my foot tonight, and I'm convinced there are bugs just sitting on my body, just sucking my blood. It has a very small instruction set, making it a great starting point. Interesting. Creating a GUI framework from scratch is a complex and ambitious project, especially for someone who has only been learning C++ for 2 weeks. Here's brief advice. Understanding what GUI programming involves, event-driven programming, the main event loop, handling user input, drawing widgets, layout management. Get to know various design patterns using GUI frameworks like MVC, Observer. Begin with small components, button, label, windows, develop them independently, then piece together. Libraries. Learn about libraries such as OpenGL for graphics running, SDL for windowing and input. SDL. Oh. Look into the source code of existing GUI libraries like Qt or WX widgets for inspiration and learning. Don't copy, you're building from scratch. Test-driven development. Write tests for each functionality. This ensures the correctness of your code. Keep learning. It's okay to not know everything. When you get stuck, research, learn, and then implement. Remember, this will take time for a second. Good luck. Oh, okay. I guess that's good advice. My first language was ARM v5t assembly. Interesting. Most interesting, sir. Most interesting. ARM v5t. Whoops. Why does it do that? So that I have to click over here. Version of the ARM architecture points. That's it? Oh. It's based on the resist instruction set. It uses a set of 16 registers, with one typically being used as the stack pointer. Oh, okay. ARM v5t introduced thumb instructions, a new feature that allowed for 16-bit instructions alongside the traditional 32-bit ones, improving code density. Applications often used in embedded systems binary code in assembly language that allows granting fine control over program behavior and resource usage. Fine control. That sounds like a lot of work. That's crazy. Good on you, man. That's awesome. That is awesome sauce. Location in galaxy, that's going to be which solar system? We don't need those for... Are they on a planet or in space? That's a Boolean, I guess. Which planet are they on, or where are they in space? Okay. But I was only modding, so I luckily didn't need to deal with all the system calls and whatnot native to the hardware or any rendering. Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. Hey Jeff. J Fresh, what's up? I'm trying to work on saving. I don't know if I'm gonna save anything. I don't know. I might save my thoughts. That's it. I have to save. I need to save. It's the next step and I'm scared. I don't want to do it. I don't want to save. I don't want to jump over the cliff of saving. I don't want to do it. So far, all my GUI framework can do is create multiple windows, main window, modal windows, pop-up windows, and draw some basic shapes on the screen. Good, that's really awesome. It's probably more than I would have if I had a GUI framework going. Yeah, Windows programming. I'm very lucky that that in order to initialize a window and stuff with OpenGL, this is the code right here. This is it. This is everything from initializing, getting the window going, putting the title on the screen, everything. These are the callback functions. This is it, the initialization for Windows. You don't have to fill in any class. You don't have to do all that other stuff, subclass, window EX, whatever it is. I remember that, but it was crazy. It was crazy. Microsoft is nuts. I use window EX. Yep. This uses GLFW, which does everything. I think everything pretty much happens right here. And then all this other stuff is for the context of what do you want to do in OpenGL. So. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah. I haven't looked at that code in a while. So. Okay. I don't want to do this. I really don't. But let's say we could do this. Let's set it up so that we'll save one time. We'll see what we're missing. Let's do that. We'll see what we can save. We'll see what we're missing, and then we'll go forward. So we'll set up a Boolean variable, like a good little programmer boy I will here. Blindly forward. Okay, so let's just call it world saved. It's a boolean. We're going to start it out at false. As soon as we save, we'll set it to true, and it'll never have to do it again. Ever, ever, ever again. And for each window, I need to set up a render target. Ah. A render target. So world saved is false. Okay, so then this is maybe I could do this. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm still scared. I'm afraid. Help. No, I'm scared. So we don't have anything for the number 1. We'll just borrow that for the time being. We'll just use the number 1. We'll say if world saved, if not world saved. There we go. Then here's the thing. Save world. User. Save the galaxy. Save the solar system. Save the... I luckily found a tutorial to walk me through all those annoying structs so I didn't have to read their annoying documentation. Nice. Yeah, it's true. There's so many options and so many flags and stuff. So, yeah. So how do you like C++ then? I have a question for ChatGPT. How does the ARM... What was it? ARM v5t programming language compared to PCX or PC assembly language? Please give as brief an answer as possible. Okay. It knows me already. It's good. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's actually very low level if you need it to be, and then it's also very high level when you want it to be, which can be cool. They're both low-level languages, communicate directly with the hardware. They have significant differences due to their respective architectural designs. Follows a reduced instruction set designed to feature smaller numbers, which features a smaller number of simple and general purpose instructions. PC assembly, primarily x86, follows a complex instruction set computing design, which features a larger number of complex specialized instructions. ARM v5t has more general purpose registers than typical x86 architecture, 8. There's 64-bit registers. Architecture 2, which has a whole bunch more, but both support little and big endian modes. Oh, okay. ARM processors is said to be either mode depending upon the application needs. Interesting. ARM is generally more power efficient, of course. Makes it more popular in mobile embedded systems. Yeah, I think from an engineering perspective, to design a CPU to operate in the ARM instruction set would be way more power efficient. You just need to learn a bunch of things. Pokemon White 2 uses Little Endian. Oh, okay. Alright. So, how long have I been streaming? Just make sure. Wait, where is it at? 59 minutes. Okay, I don't think my bread is ready yet. Waiting for bread to be done. I'm trying to get out of this saving, but I guess there's no way out. There's no way to turn back now. So let's just literally copy all of this here. So one thing we need to do when we save because first of all we don't actually have the user information. The solar system, that's pretty much in the class planets file, so it's not in the main file, so we could actually, okay, oh, so maybe then we could just keep a database, and then, so the user information, maybe that could be one file, then the solar system information, we could just have a database of solar systems, And then the planet ID, we could just have a database of planet IDs. Because although these both right here would use, actually this would use the, this is the blocks, the other one is going to be the planets. Sorry, I missed that. Where's it? Starting with assembly has made me think a lot, but how does this compile? Assembly is a very good place to start because it kind of lets you know what happens under the hood from for a programming language. Class planets. Okay. 141. So, yeah, like this planet information is going to be in here. Yeah. Or no, the solar system information is going to be in there. The planet information is going to be in the blocks. Yeah. I think how I will structure my framework is that each window is its own class, and it renders itself, and the components will all be controlled by one class called the control, where all the objects such as buttons will be stored. Interesting. Oh, my apartment's heating up. I can feel the bread heating up the apartment. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Here, let's get something nice to look at on the screen. There we go. Okay, I'm back. So I'm thinking maybe I need to think about this a little bit more. Let's write some pseudocode. Let's come back to this. Because I don't know that I want to do this yet. I don't think we're going to do it in response to the one key either. So I don't know if we're going to do this tonight, but let's do the pseudocode for how this will work for the whole game and everything. Okay, so the user information, we don't actually keep track of this right now, so we need to actually have like a user info class, I guess, that keeps track of user info. Solar system ID. Okay, so from a solar system database, because we will have a database of solar systems, and the ID that the computer. Okay, and then that'll be great to have. And then the solar system ID will be down here, well, sectors. This will be, excuse me. This will be the database, and then the user information here. So which solar system, we got that. Are they on a planet or are they in space? So that's kind of the game mode, isn't it? Is the mode in space or on a planet? So let's just say on a planet or in space. And then we're also going to want the planet ID. And if they're in space, and then location in space, which is actually just an offset to add to solar system objects. Interesting. That'll be interesting. So this might be what we do on the next stream. So then we would initialize this. Okay, we don't need this then. So at the beginning of the game, we already initialized the solar system, and then we already initialized the planet. So we need to initialize the user. Also init planet, init solar system. So initially we'll just do that. And then barring any kind of, progression through the game, the planet, like we could start out with one planet, the first planet, or we could, obviously they're going to be able to fly to all the planets in the solar system. But initially we just need a user and a solar system. And then the planets will be initialized as the user lands on the planets. We're not going to initialize a planet until the user lands on a planet. And then we're not going to initialize any other planets until the user goes to other planets and lands on those. So this is what we need to save first, and then save. Okay. So we want to save the user and the solar system. Okay. And then this really, we're just going to go like this. We're just going to say, as user explores. Well, once we put the warp zones in and we get those working, theoretically you could explore the entire galaxy of solar systems. As the user explores solar systems, they are initted and saved. Okay. As the user lands on planets, they are initted and saved. Alright, whatever, yeah. So this is kind of how it's going to work. That's how it's going to work. Alright. I'm down to do that tomorrow. But I might do that tonight. Let me go do some more exercise. I'll be right back. I feel that was a good jam session. Oh, wait. Or wait, what did you... It'll be event-driven, as the advice said, so the button will have events added to it when it observes different events. But in this game, it's mostly just on click. This case. And most importantly, a bunch of error checks on everything that can go wrong. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's really... Yeah, like I'm on a built-in system where I can check if the behavior is correct and easily instead of string with it will be displayed. A bit like assert. I'm not sure what that is. There's a game editor I know of where there are constantly new bugs with no error handling, and it's usually file related. Uh-oh. Game editor. Oh. That sounds like you really know what you're doing. 2 weeks in C++, modding Pokemon White 2. Pretty cool. How'd you learn to do all that stuff? Okay, I'll be right back. Just gonna do a little bit of exercise. So the solar system ID. Well, that's a thing. I think the thing that is really holding me back is that I really haven't thought about doing an entire galaxy initialization. Where I start the game, I initialize the galaxy, which includes all of the solar systems, all of the planets, all of the moons, all the asteroid fields, everything. See, I think we should probably... That's a lot to do right at the beginning. Do we want to do that? What do we want to do? What do we want? What level of initialization do we want to do? That's a good question. I think we need to think about that. I think I need to think about that, but it's what it's going to boil down to is... Yeah, what it's going to boil down to is I'm going to want to initialize the entire galaxy, which means initialize all the solar systems. And then what we could do with the planets is we could initialize them with terrain generation seed. We could have the difference between an initialized and a landed on planet, because that's really where the data comes in. Pardon me. If that's where a lot of the data comes from, is saving the planet, the block planets. So just initializing all the solar systems, probably not a big deal. Although it is a fair amount of data, I guess. I have to think about that. I have to really think, but I think we should do that. So above and beyond this now, initialize user, initialize solar system. I think what we want to do is init in the galaxy. Initialize all solar systems. Init all planets. So there'll be a difference between an initted planet and a landed on. There's going to be more things in the game too, like structures, NPCs, the different, the ports where they're going to be able to do the trading. So maybe we're not even done. So this is good to start thinking about. Yeah, okay. So initialize user, initialize galaxy, all solar systems, all planets. So far then, that is good. So this one, so this pseudocode, here, let's just... So as the user explores the solar systems, they're just loaded and displayed. It's really... As the user lands on planets, they are landed on. They change from initialized to landed on, where there's more information? I don't know. What more are we going to do with the planets? We don't... Actually, I haven't thought that far yet either. Okay, so we have to do a little bit more planning. Which is cool. Very cool. Alright, that's cool. Alright, I think I'm done streaming. I need to really think more about this. I wish I would be a little bit more bold and just going forward with this, but I need to think a little bit more about it. This has definitely gotten the ball rolling on saving though, because it's got me thinking about what exactly do I want to initialize? What do I want to do? Especially in regard to the planets. So, alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Nice to meet you, X-Man Lifts. Very exciting project you got there. Alright. Let's save it on YouTube.